Why is New York so dirty? New York is one of the most famous and most populous cities in the world. It has featured in movies and writings more than any other city. Yet this largest city in the US has a reputation for being dirty. Filthy parts of the city often appear in soap operas and glossies. But why is New York so dirty? Is the city so dirty? Consider what has been said about the city's filthy sidewalks and streets by a recent damning state audit. According to the inspection carried out by the State Comptroller Tom DiNapoli's office auditors, 189 streets and 159 sidewalks were unacceptably dirty. That was about 2/3 of the area sampled. If anyone wants to contest that, rat sightings, which have become a regular feature, will quickly give the contenders' position away. Before we go too far, I need to quickly tell you this. Some of the unpleasant things said about this large city may have been historically true. New York City is quite different in reality from what many people thought it to be. Nevertheless, there are a lot of misconceptions about the city nicknamed the Big Apple, and it has been unfairly judged. Remember, New York City is made up of 5 boroughs with distinct subcultures, and Manhattan is just one of these. In fact, a very small portion. Unfortunately, Manhattanites have, in many people's minds, are synonymous with New Yorkers. While Manhattan still struggles with waste management, there are very clean places in the city's other boroughs. Brooklyn and Staten Island can compete with any city in the US. Thus, New York isn't the dirtiest city in the country. Well, I'm not insinuating that New York City is a paradise. If Tokyo is on your mind, New York is really dirty. I'm only advocating fairness when we want to label the city as being dirty. It shouldn't be blown out of proportion. New York isn't the dump that people paint. But in reality, why is New York so dirty? Before the establishment of the New York's Department of Street Cleaning in 1881, the city's sanitation condition was threatening, and waste problems were an eyesore. Animal and human waste flowed freely into large sewer systems. Garbage could pile 3 feet high with garbage boxes placed outside buildings overflowing. Filth and diseases were everywhere. The city hasn't completely lived down its past reputation as filthy. Then the population explosion during the 20th century didn't help the matter. The more populous the city, the more trash is produced. Incessant strikes by sanitation workers during the century compounded the problem. It would take a miracle to keep an aging city of more than 8 million residents sparkling clean. Tourists throng the city, not just to deposit their money, but also to increase its waste to 33 million tons a year, according to a 2015 study by Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. While that might seem more than anywhere else, the population of the city levels the average waste generated per resident. Other cities in the US generate a higher amount of waste per resident. Thus, while New York is dirty, it's not the dirtiest place in the world. And definitely not in America. If you love this video, please don't forget to click like, kindly share, and remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more.